Okay, so I've noticed something when it comes to communication between women and men. Men communicate one way, women communicate another. And as a woman, you shouldn't communicate to a man like you would communicate to a woman. As a man, you shouldn't communicate to a woman like you would communicate to a man. But within black culture, black, well, you know what? I'm not going to say black culture, maybe, but on the interweb spaces, black men communicate to black women like they would communicate to black men. They don't do it with other races of women. They know how to communicate to other races of women. But because we're black women, they feel like we're stronger. And I think should be able to take the directness of how men communicate. But they're not connecting the dots that no, we don't. We don't. Like if you're gonna talk to me like I'm a man, I'm gonna respond with masculine energy. Oh, like for women, like we aren't as direct. I know you men hate that. Women will say, you know what, they will apologize and say, I'm sorry, I didn't do this, did this. But you did this, did this. It's like saying, okay, I'm not perfect, but I still want to communicate to you in a way. So, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I want to talk about what you did that made me upset. And women are more open to that kind of thing because it's like you're being vulnerable and you're not just attacking her. And she's like, oh, wow, okay. Because on my little channel, like I've talked to black men who knew how to communicate to a woman. Because I think they actually like black women. The men who don't like black women, they are so rude. So they act like I'm a man. They talk to me like a man. You fucking bitch. You are God and I am the man. I'm like, calm down, sir. Calm down. That's when I start calling you sir. You seem very aggressive right now, sir. Relax. So yeah, I think that's where the problem comes in. Like a lot of I'm not talking about all black men, for sure. I'm talking about black men in YouTube, interwebs, social media spaces. They love to say how direct they are when they're talking to black women. I'm just being real. I'm Kevin Samuels, bitch. You a linebacker. You this, you that. And surprised women are like, what the fuck? Because we don't communicate that way. We don't. But you want us to. Like you're making us, you're seeing us as men and surprised that we don't accept your manly talking to me like I'm a man criticism. You need to learn how to talk to women for her to listen to her, for her to absorb the information. Like I've had talked to black men with this, they say the same things like this other black dude who's talking to me like I'm a dude. But he's apologetic, he's complimentary, and then he say what's going on. And I'm like, you know what, that makes sense. And I hear what he's saying. A lot of you black men on these YouTube internet spaces just don't know how to talk to black. You know how to talk to other races of women because you see them as more fragile. So you're not gonna be as harsh. You're gonna be sweet. Like an overweight white woman, you're not going to say the same things you would say to her that you would say to an overweight black woman you would not. I know that for a fact. I know this. So I think that's part of our problem in the black community about black men communicating to black women. Like you guys, a lot of you treat us like men and then surprise when we respond like men. Like you don't know how to talk to us. And that's my opinion. So, yeah. Because I've had great conversations with black men on my channel. Great conversations. Where we don't always agree. But we're both getting something out of it without it just turning into some shit show. Because they understand the art of communication when it comes to talking to a woman. because they still see us as women. Some just don't see us as women. So yeah, so I think that's all I have to say. So